when it first started happening, I guess she thought that I wasn't gonna be strong enough to like, get away from it. But I've been solid, man. 7 years.
So you've been solid,
Solid,
straight.
7 years, yeah.
That's
I haven't been in a relationship yet, though.
Mental health. You gotta.
Yeah, I haven't been in another relationship yet, though.
That means she broke you.
Right. That's a malfunction.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
She broke who?
You.
She ain't breaking me. I'm just, she helped me recognize BS.
Okay.
Them red flags, man, I see them.
Right. You see them clear when they coming, huh? Yeah, I know the red flags. I know when the party's over. You can tell it's the energy when a relationship is coming to an end. There's an energy in the air. Like the conversations aren't the same.
You don't even know
Yeah.
who that person is.
Yeah, no.
You looking at
Man,
them.
that girl had me in love.
Right.
Like,
Yeah. You feel a certain kind of way when you love somebody. You love listening to them. You could be laying on the couch doing nothing and it's just fine. When the energy's gone, you like, why are we sitting on this couch? I do not want to sit on the couch with you.
Why are you breathing?
Why are you here? Get on up. What's really going on? You feel me? So, what about you, Mrs. Katrina Michelle? Is there ever a situation where, maybe not you, but other women that you know have cheated? And what do you think those reasons are?
So, my example is in a relationship in the past.
Right.
The guy wanted to withhold. Whenever he got angry, he would withhold. Right? So what are you supposed to do? Sex?
Right?
Oh,
wow.
The thing that women do, at some point you get over the fact that he's saying no.
Right.
And you're like, but I need it.
Right, I need this.
How long is this going to last?
Right, you need something. You need some penetration. She needs some penetration.
It is a requirement.
Right. It's part of the relationship.
Give me my meds.
Right.
Want and need. And so, in turn,
Pull my hair.
I had to double back to old situations and take care of what I needed. But that's when I knew the relationship was over.
Old situation.
Oh, you get to go back to some old things.
Yeah, go back. Because you knew what you was getting.
Right.
You could get exactly what you wanted.
Right.
Know what you get.
She want to make sure she know what she is. She don't want to
Why do something new and then be like, dang, that wasn't even worth it.
And she got a body count for nothing.
Right.
You know what I mean? I mean, I'm just saying what I mean by that. You dated.
You a freak.
No.
Who you got on the show?
No, you know what?
Got an old freak on the show this week.
You know what?
Body count and know what I'm getting.
Right. You know
So
what?
when you place your order, like how?
So when you take down somebody brand new,
right?
You gotta learn their situation, how they like it, what
Right.
they want to do, what feels good to them. Do they like
I'm scared. Like I don't want no woman to learn my body.
You know what? You don't want nobody learning you.
Hell no,
You don't wanna cry no more.
because I will, man.
Huh?
I'll get emotional, like.
Huh? Be a malfunction, huh? You be in love.
Start, man.
But you know, I feel like it's more of a spiritual thing, an energy thing, because it's a 10 million people that might try to holler at you. That's a big number, but you know what I'm trying to say through
real.
life. You know what I mean?
Right.
So there's so many people, but it's about your connection. It's about how you feel about that person, because that'll make you not want to fool with nobody else. You like, shoot, I don't feel like this with nobody else but this person.
Right.
But on the flip side, if that person start making you feel a whole nother way, I mean, one, you need to work on it. But when it's unworkable, we're talking about why reasons that people cheat. You know what I mean? And I think a lot of people cheat because they're looking at Instagram, they're looking at social media, people are DMing them, there's so much going on, everything is popping, and like, shoot.
They looking at all
grass look great.
Exactly.
All
Grass
that
look
ass and them store-bought titties.
It's going down.
The reality is that everybody posts on social media
filters, and they see the filters.
Right. It look good.
Right.
It look good because, social media, we filter, we put what we want people to know. And so it looks like, oh, that girl's really happy. I should probably try to not be with my wife laying next to me, right? Right. And then you get with her and she's laughing. Right. And so you wasted a whole relationship.
Right. You wasted your quality relationship for something that you thought was glamorous and gold, and it turned into dust. And guess what? That dust went somewhere else and did it all over again. Right. So at the end of the day, it's that's what people do. They choose and re-choose.
See, with guys, it's like if I still got it, or it's an adrenaline rush. With no feelings, like they gone, like they get it, they gone. It's different with women. because it's more of an emotional
Exactly.
thing.
Yeah.
You know what I
Women are
mean?
more emotional.
Yeah.
Unless they are, some women, they got their little ways about themselves. But overall, women are emotional.
Right.
And women love who they love.
And guys play this game like, so a partner of mine told me, yeah, man, I liked her. They did their little business. He didn't call her for like 2 days. Playing the game. He really liked her though.
Right.
Man, it wasn't no comeback. She was like,
You didn't call me for 2 days.
right.
Right. Yeah, you gotta.
got
She
what
must have
you
been a
wanted.
Virgo.
Right, yeah.
That's me. That's
Right.
me.
Because in that way she felt disrespected, like,
But
wow.
he
And
liked her. He
right.
liked her.
He was trying to play it cool.
Yeah.
And that's why sometimes playing it cool, you gotta really think this thing out, because people will take it like it's a game, especially when they've been gamed before. That may be a sign to them, like, 2 days no call means you got another woman,
Right.
and
This
you
got a
just
person.
hit that. You know what I mean? You hit this.
It was like,
We're at home thinking about it. When
Right.
Like, well, he hasn't called. Maybe he got a woman.
Right.
Is his phone turned off? What is he doing? Is he playing
Exactly.
games and stuff? Like 2 days
I
later,
got played like that by chicks too.
you done came up with a whole different
Man, I don't even talk to her.
She played you.
Man, it's like
Not played you, but she tried to.
she tried it.
On the try
But
side of
look.
the game.
I don't let nobody come to my house.
Right.
And
She came over.
she came over.
Her this open.
Yeah. And
Open.
so
Uh-huh.
I called her. She didn't answer. That next day, she was like texting me. She was like, "Hey, call me." I'm like, "That's retarded."
Right.
You're texting me, just hit me.
Right. Exactly.
So she was like, "Man, I didn't think I was gonna like you this much."
I like
But
it.
when I was talking to you, I was kind of talking to another dude, and I was just like,
Oh, wow.
she's like, "Don't be mad." I'm like, "No, I ain't mad. I'm not gonna call you no more."
Exactly. Do what you
I'll
do,
walk right over, like, and then
Do
every
what you
situation after that, it's like a drama situation towards me with other dudes that she knows.
Exactly.
And it's like weird, like, it can't be a coincidence, like,
Right.
but look, fellas, I don't want her.
Right. He's over it. He's
Yeah,
over
yeah,
it.
I don't want her.
Well, you know what? Thinking about don't want it. I want to talk about this petty stuff. Sometimes it's petty reasons you don't want to date somebody no more. I mean, for me, something petty that I think that I do that could be possibly considered petty. I feel like if you got on white shoes and you're at the function, you're not at work, you're not camping, and you're not at the beach, and your shoes are dusty at the premier event, I don't like that. In my mind, why are your shoes dusty and tan when they were supposed to be white? And then you walk around here like you flossing. No, you're dusty. So I don't like dust. I blow on the dust, and you must dismiss yourself, dust.
Get out of here.
Go back where you came from, homie. So I don't like that. And another thing that I feel like I don't like, I don't like when you're dating someone and they're constantly lying. Lying. I don't know if that's petty or that's just keeping it 100. That's a good reason to leave somebody alone. But I don't like, because I don't really know who you are. If it's lie after lie,
people protection,
yeah.
and so they tell you what they think you want to hear.
Yeah.
But then that's why the representative is there, because they tell you whatever you want to hear in the beginning, and then when you get to know them, you're like,
You're not even who you said you were. You just wrote up some shit you trying to be. Or something you heard somebody else be. I'm going to tell them I'm this.
Right.
They like them when I say
homie
this.
like that.
Yeah, my homie like that. He be lining them up. So I'm going to tell him I'm the man. And he really ain't. You know what I mean? I see the homie doing it. You feel me? The homie got stuff and he don't. So he trying to act like all the things the homie is doing and saying, you can't do what the homie doing. You ain't the homie.
Get your own swag.
Yeah, get your own flag. Be you.
Right.
That's the thing that's important in a relationship. Be you, because that's where you lose the fit. Is if you started off being fake and phony, then guess what? When the real come out, that may not line up with their real.
Oh, absolutely.
And if y'all both being fake and phony, man, y'all in for a surprise when everybody's realness comes to the table.
Yeah, nobody gonna like
Yeah,
nobody.
nobody likes nobody. It's like, who is this broad? And she like, who is this nigga? And so, you know what I mean? Nobody really know each other. And that's what I think is important, to be transparent. Just be who you are. If you don't like it, spread it out.
Right.
You don't like what's happening?
Right.
Spread it out.
Well, I call myself the queen
Right.
of real, because I tell everything like it is. I'm very transparent, and sometimes guys are like, wow, you say whatever you're saying. Hey,
because I want you to know who I am.
Right.
Okay. No questions asked. I always say I serve up the test with the answer sheet. You can always pass that test.
Right.
Y'all know to her house, just go and start taking your clothes off.
You know what? You know what?
Hey,
You know what?
that's what I
Because
said.
she's a freak.
It's
They
going
stoned.
down.
They stoned.
You know what?
Oh, man.
But you know what? A lot of people have petty reasons why they don't want to date somebody. You know what I'm saying? And you know, some people say it's petty, but it's real. Jay Swoop, I know one time you was telling me some petty reasons why you didn't like females.
Man, I got a couple situations.
Well, tell.
This is not made up. I cannot make this up.
Okay.
I was about 26, living in Houston, and I went to a chick house, and I was like, man, I need to use the bathroom. You know, she was like, okay. So
Number one and number two.
No, number one.
Oh, number one.
Number one,
In
I
the
had
bathroom.
this was a stand-up situation.
No spray needed.
So she was like, so her bathroom, you had to go in her bedroom.
Okay.
So I
Get
go in there,
coming
she's
in the
like, yeah,
house.
go in the bedroom to the right. Go in the bedroom, and in the doorway of the bathroom,
Not the doorway.
she had these little sexy little lace Victoria's Secret pants.
The lacy
So you
lacy.
pick them up,
Hell
and you
no.
put them to your nose.
No.
Oh.
They were laced up
Uh-huh.
with a streak in it, as long as I-10 freeway.
Oh my gosh, she had a streak.
So after
Louie.
I handled my business in the bathroom, washed my
You
hands,
ran.
I stepped over them damn steps.
Nah, he brought them in there, and he was like, I think you messed up.
No. I ain't
She's like,
that.
what's this?
I ain't.
Is that a yeast infection?
I ain't picking up nothing. I
Like,
was
do your
like,
medication.
I told her, I said, oh man, I got an emergency. I need to go.
Right, it's time to go.
She ain't heard from me.
You had some theme music as you was leaving. You
Sure.
was running out the door, huh?
Who is the man?
Yeah.
About to run up off this house. Goddamn.
Right. All that nastiness is crazy.
Horrible, man.
Yeah, but now you know what? That's awful. I know she felt some kind of way.
Man,
You know what I mean?
if she walked in that room, she know why.
But you know, that's like dudes having musty nuts or something. Like, not your nuts are musty. Not they smell like they're not sure of what's
They
real.
don't know they nuts is musty.
Well, you're right. Unless they over.
Well, I'm hoping that they ain't smell nobody's nuts.
And
They're definitely not they own.
Right. Yeah, hopefully not. You're right about that. You're right. They may not know.
They may not know that they
Yes.
nuts is musty.
Man.
Right.
We know.
Yeah.
Who may not know?
The
You know, your nuts
Man,
is
you can
musty?
feel that stuff, man.
You can feel musty.
You can feel like you
smell it.
if you sweating down there, they must.
Carnage.
Yeah, you just,
No. You ain't gotta do that. You can feel the moisture. That means they must.
Right. Yeah.
You can feel it,
Well, you
just
know.
like a female. If you little sweaty down there, you know your
it
shit
just
stinks.
ain't
Well,
It
you
don't
know,
have to stink. It just means
well, wash it off.
You need to go sit
It's a ranch.
put
Time to
some
ranch it
vinegar in the tub, water, a
Oh.
little bubble bath, however you want to do it, a little
But
bath
marinate.
bomb or something, but you need to soak
That thing.
your ass in that water.
Right.
just because
Right.
you sweaty,
Man, look,
You know what? Just as she said,
a shower's nice.
What's it?
And shower is
man,
nice.
sit
Good enough.
your ass
Right.
in the water.
You know what? Marinate that thing.
Yeah, 'cause y'all be wearing panty line, y'all gotta wear all kind of
You
equipment
know what?
and stuff down
You
there.
know what? That equipment on that thing. Not that thing is equipped. But
Right.
you know what? You are stupid.
I'm just saying.
Okay, I got
Baby
so
powder.
So, Christina, Michelle, please, please.
Okay, so look, I was seeing this guy one time, right?
Right.
And it was just about to go down.
Right.
And then I noticed that he had took his socks off.
Uh-huh.
And his feet was like kind of bent, kind of twisted,
Uh-huh.
doing like gang signs and shit.
You said,
And in
what
my mind,
is that?
So
I
he
seen
was
like,
fucking with his socks on? I leave mine on.
it was beautiful.
I leave mine.
I
I leave mine on.
guess that it was
You
overnight.
gonna see the Jordan sign, cause I'm about to act up, nigga. I got the Jordan socks on.
You know what?
The Nike socks, swoosh, just do it. I'm about to get it in.
You know what? And
I'm-
smooth, huh?
Yeah.
I told him you
Slide
got
that
disgusted.
thing real
I had to
smooth
tap
and then
out. I
do
was
my
like,
little
I can't.
crossover.
You know
do
what?
it. You know what I'm saying?
Hilarious. So
That's
what happened with these toes?
Yeah,
How?
once I looked at him, I got disgusted, and I was like, yeah,
It's
no,
over.
can't do it.
It's a wrap.
Can't do it. Took care of stuff.
Yeah. I ain't trying to mess around with
It was
it every
very-
time. So, they might cut you.
It was like
Hey,
deformity
what-
looking,
what-
and I was
What Eddie
scared.
Murphy say on that wasn't Eddie Murphy, that was Greg. In a beat, you know what know what I mean?
Well, Eddie Murphy in Boomerang was worried about his toes. Okay, he didn't like them hammer times. Let me remind you.
And I did not.
Her feet was messed up, but she was fine.
Yeah, well, you got to put some socks on it. You can forget about the bumps and
Yeah,
lumps.
just don't touch me.
You know, it has to be a secret. You feel me?
Don't rub your feet on me.
That's the
They
kind
all
of stuff
wiggly.
you have to bust on somebody later. I got something funny to say before I introduce you. Welcome to the show. So listen, I remember I used to date this guy a long time ago, and
Three long.
a long time ago, years ago, like probably 20 plus years ago. But long story short, very handsome young man, but apparently he had something wrong with one of his legs. One was a prosthetic. Yeah, it was. But he tried to hide that, and so I didn't know about it at first. But all of a sudden, he had to tell me about it, and it kind of threw me off
Well,
because
before he took his pants off and he
Yeah, he had
had
to tell
his
me.
leg.
Well, I mean,
no, because
you didn't recognize that metal piece?
well, I know, but look, he had it hooked up. Believe me.
He had to pin my ride.
Yeah,
He
he
had
had.
like a little funny walk.
It was kind of a little sad. It was a little sad, but it was some black people try to have a specialty that they all expect. I was trying to give him an excuse. Sometimes you gotta make an excuse when you be like,
That thing's so heavy.
I said he's living with that thing. That thing heavy to the left or to the right. But I did know this was a little malfunction, but I made an excuse. I never had an
A
opportunity.
malfunction or what?
I don't know what, it was just, I could tell something was not
Oh, y'all was
exactly normal.
finna hook up?
Yeah, we were supposed to do that. So, so,
If that was me, I would have kept the lights on. Look, just lean over the couch.
you know what?
Just lean over the couch, just
You know
relax.
what? And act like it was all good.
Right, yeah,
Turn your
yeah.
back around, bro.
And then let you know afterwards. You know, you gotta perform, man. You gotta perform first. And then she won't be thinking about that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Call him the back of my leg.
he
What's up, man? I'm a bar.
he was a little all-star last night. He was all-pro.
But
I can cook,
I'm not making fun of that. That's my folks. I'm just saying I did not know, and because of his disposition in life, he tried to make sure no one really knew. But you could tell something was up. You know what I mean? You know what?
Dirty.
I'm not gonna say that. But what I will say
Dirtbags
is that my boy Hayden Hart.
Speaking of dirtbags, Hiding Heart is here. Hiding Heart.
Yes.
How are you guys?
Yes,
Good to see you.
Hayden Hart in the building.
Hiding Heart.
Yeah, so Hayden
Yeah.
Hart, have you ever had a situation where you have a turn off when it comes to women? So if it's, it could be her
Yep.
hair, her breasts, her
Yep.
toes.
Yep.
Oh, he's ready.
Yep.
He's ready.
What is
Yep.
it? Holler at
I'm
me.
ready. I mean, I had this girl come over, and it was one of those dating sites you just scrub through. You just like,
Uh-oh, you found your date
She
site.
came
Find the
over.
holes on the neck.
She came
You
over.
know what?
I mean, I gotta say, I'm just like an ordinary person just going through my scrub.
That's what ordinary people do.
Doesn't look like her picture. Does not look like her picture at all.
Yeah,
Shows
that's usually how
up.
that go.
Shows up
Catfish.
one size or two
You better hope
sizes
it wasn't
too
no man.
big.
Right.
I'm saying.
Yeah.
Right.
She
You're
was
too
just-
old.
she was just
Coming
too-
with the
too
tools,
big
the
for
same
me.
tools you got.
Now, fortunately, I had been eating some delicious chicken and had also got my hands wet in some kale. I love kale. To sideswipe the chicken, I got the kale.
Okay.
I get
sideswipe.
some kind of kale that had something
what?
wrong with it
Uh-huh.
because oh God bless my soul, got sick.
You know
And this was
what?
perfect timing. This was perfect timing. This
perfect.
was the
Gotta go.
perfect excuse. Because instead of saying you have got to go, I got to say I gotta go. You know,
Right,
I
my
gotta.
stomach hurts.
My belly is not feeling right now.
It's time to go.
It's out there. It was good.
She gets to tell her friend his stomach was hurt. He had to boo boo when he left.
No, you know what?
He was so cute.
You know,
He was
let me
cute.
tell you what a black person would have did.
What? Hit it.
Do I know you?
Oh, okay.
Like, who are you? You know, you get real dumb. Oh, well, I'm about to, you know.
But you know what's funny? It just depends on who we're talking about. A person that has self-respect will do what you did and what you just said. But somebody who has no respect for themselves will take down anything that comes to their door.
Oh, yeah.
They like, bend it over, put your head in the pillow, bam, 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 you're mine, B.
And then be like, all right, you know?
I had a situation.
Bend it over.
That chick was fine, man. She was like, give her a massage. She got butt naked.
Uh-oh.
And you know I got big hands, so nice little round butt.
Not the round
So
round.
I'm sitting up here playing. I'm rubbing on her behind, and I spread the cheek.
What's in there?
What's in the cheek?
Candy cane.
Boo-boo.
She had shit.
Okay, this is the second
Hey.
Shitty Broad story.
Look.
I'm gonna need you to get your
I
home
was
together.
so
Second
hurt.
Shitty Broad story.
I was so hurt.
No.
Not you were hurting.
I was
Boo-boo
hurt.
in the booty.
I was hurt. I'm like, man, I can't even.
Shitty Broad.
Yeah, I couldn't even look at her. Just like,
It was
it's
time to
time
go
to
after
go.
that.
Yeah, I really left.
Look at your hand and swipe the
But
booty.
my thing is, you know, there's dudes out here that was like, really, probably would have went and got some toilet paper and wiped
You
it
know
off.
what?
These dudes,
Give her a
see,
rag.
and they do, and they be out here and they be doing stuff like that, and y'all actions messes it up for me.
So we shower when we took her up. If you really like it, you can say, baby,
Let's go take a shower.
yeah, let's take a shower together, baby.
Yes.
Let me rub that
No,
boo
no,
thing.
no,
Step
no,
out
no.
in the shower.
In the shower. Like a scrubber.
Boo boo.
Let me tell
She'll
you
be
something.
gone.
Let me tell y'all something right now. Y'all listeners, listen. First of all,
Listen to the
we done
boo.
talked about this before. First impressions are everything.
I agree. Oh yeah, that's the first time. I
You,
get it.
I know she felt that.
She smelled that.
It's wet like loose.
What?
Yeah, I was like, look, I know she felt that.
Yeah, she had to feel
You know
that.
what I'm saying? But anything, if you, but look, if a woman
It's a
know,
wet fart.
a woman know if she finna like, I'm finna get this dude, I'm finna get him some.
Right.
They already know this. So if you know you was trying to set that up,
Prepare
you
for
should
it.
have already,
Take care of that.
yeah.
Go to the bathroom.
Bath
Or before it's going
Bath
down.
bomb, vinegar,
You say,
water,
let me
hot
go to the
water,
bathroom real quick.
all
Right.
that.
She did
All that little bubble
smell
bath,
test.
however. They know they finna give you some.
She did a smell teasy on that thing from front and back.
Right,
Sound
she just
like,
picked the front.
yeah,
And she was like, oh, we good.
yeah. She didn't check the back. You know what I mean? You should have went and got some toilet paper.
Is that that's what that song's about?
What song?
Boo boo. Boo boo.
Yeah.
I don't know what you talking
You
about.
You know what song is that?
Man.
Somebody.
I know it's
Wow, what's the greatest reference in like current times,
It's
right?
current time.
It's current times, okay.
I'm drawing a blank. I'm
All right, so
sorry.
somebody that's boo-booing, but yeah. But you know what, when you're having an intimate moment, boo-boo is not the scent you want to smell.
Oh.
Nor
Or
is
see.
or
I
see
can't look
that.
at you the same.
Nah.
Or Frito-Lay.
She has a
Or
nice
onion.
butt on her. She has a nice butt on her.
Is that the next fraud?
No, ain't not. No,
Make
I'm
sure
telling
that she got wet wipes in her bathroom.
Why don't you carry wet wipes?
No, I'm not
With
carrying
aloe
nothing.
vera.
In your bathroom.
If I carry wet wipes, I'm using them
First,
over.
okay, bring it
Take one,
back.
you know what you do? You get one for your nuts and your stuff, and then you give her one for her and her stuff. Be like, it's white time. Well, like when you
Oh,
get
yeah, together, cohesive.
You just give her a little
Yeah, I like that.
You just come
I'm
to like
not
on an
giving her
airplane.
that,
That's a
man.
good strategy.
Wipe it, baby.
I'm not doing
Oh,
this.
eucalyptus oil?
No, and then she smelling her hand.
Kendrick Lamar.
Eucalyptus oil.
Why did I think of you? Kendrick Lamar.
You gotta pick a
Boo boo.
Boo-boo.
Yeah.
But it's
You gotta make sure you don't smell like
come
boo-boo.
on, man.
That's the key word.
Like, hygiene is everything. Like, come on, man. If you know you gonna give this dude some, man, go
Make sure
wash
it's
your
right.
So let me ask you something. She smell like boo-boo so much when she walks in the bathroom, the toilet flushes before she gets to the toilet. Is that what you're saying? You smell boo-boo in that booty. Okay. I feel you on that.
What am I thinking of? I can't even.
Must have something in that chicken you had.
Kendrick Lamar?
And I had some chicken. That chicken was alright though, but I think they got mad. I went and got me some chicken. I told them I needed them to recook it a little bit. Well done. I think I made them look mad or whatever. I think
chicken?
no, it was because I went to El Polo Loco and I don't like it when it's too light skinned. I need a little brownish on my.
right out.
Yeah, I need mine to be a little darkish. You know what I mean?
I had 2 pieces from Doolin.
It was bomb.com.
Oh man, it was falling off the bone.
Mm-hmm.
I almost ate the bristle.
You had to throw down on that there,
I
huh?
felt the bristle. Like, man, y'all messed
Don't wanna
up my
rub it in.
groove, man. Messed up my groove.
That is funny.
Yeah, Truxton.
Yeah, Truxton still there. I like
What is
Truxton.
that?
Yeah, it's probably by Apostle Saco. Yeah, I'm in there.
Yeah, I don't
Come
be
on,
playing
man.
around there, man. They might
What's your spot?
I play wherever I can go. I go
It's
everywhere.
stone
East,
stuff on the
west,
jet.
north, and south. I play
It's a
all
what?
fields.
It's a stone stuff in the jet, just out the corner.
Yeah, it's right down the street. You
You
go
said
there.
Westchester.
That's basically
It's
Westchester.
by the IHOP.
It's by the IHOP. If you go west,
It's at the opposite corner.
Oh,
so you need to go
where
over
the
yeah, by Paco's
Paco's
Tacos.
Tacos.
Okay, so look, this brings me to one of my favorite parts of the show, and it's called Spread Out. And for those who do not know what Spread Out is when they all up on you, they all up in your face, they trying to see what it do. I mean, you don't even know who they are. Matter of fact, you really don't even care. I mean, what, you checking for me? Man, I don't even care about you. So it's a lot of people we need to spread out because they deserve it. And the reason I say they deserve it, and I even deserve it sometimes, guess what? Because spread out is what's real. You know what I mean? Sometimes I got to spread my own stuff out because I do something that I should have done. You know what I mean? So I'm going to spread myself out today. You know what I mean? So I'm going to spread myself out because I feel like I went to the market to get some stuff, and it was a lady in the market, and I felt like she was trying to be kind, but I was so much in my own world that I didn't really hear what she was trying to say to me. And I feel like I could have been a better person and heard what she had to say a little bit better than what I did. I was busy in my own world. My life is very busy. But sometimes you got to take time out for other people. And when I got in my car, I said, you know what? You should have heard what that lady had to say a little bit more. And so for that, I'm going to spread myself out because I like to keep it real with people. And if somebody trying to holler at me about something, of course you got to be caught up in what you got going on. You can't let everybody distract you, and I'm not going to do that. But there's certain times and places where you feel like you should have done it. It was that moment. And at that moment, I think I should have did something a bit different. Whatever that was, I don't even know what that looks like. So I'm going to spread myself on out for that one. I feel it in my gut. So spreading out is what it is. You feel me? All right, keep it 100. So, Jay Smooth, who do you need to spread out?
I want to spread out all these so-called coaches that's coaching these kids, man. Y'all sit up here and y'all divert your anger to referees, and you're not teaching these kids nothing. You know, I'm a different kind of cat.
Okay.
So you want to get, you show aggression, I give aggression back.
All right.
So, spread out, bro. Spread out, man. Teach your kids. You can't teach me. I've been doing this for 20 years.
Right, for sure.
Right.
You can't teach you some
You know your
tricks.
job.
You know the trick.
Right.
What about you, Hayden? Who do you need to spread out?
I'm gonna spread it out myself. Myself needs to be spread.
Oh, what you do, spread it out?
I mean, I just might have lost integrity in my life.
No integrity.
Yeah, and then I got it all back.
Oh, shoot.
And I'm back.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting in the driver's seat now in my life, and it's just beautiful.
That's
It
right.
is beautiful.
That's right. I love
this
it. I
life.
love that.
That's such a huge breakthrough, but I gotta spread myself out because I've been missing y'all.
And we miss you too. Well, welcome back. So, you know what? My girl, Christina Michelle, who do you need to spread out?
Listen.
You know what? So, who do you need to spread out, Christina?
I want to spread out, what's that man's name? Hold on.
She gotta figure out what the name is.
His name is Bradley Jermaine White.
She put that dress on.
Okay, I'm
Whoever
gonna tell
you
you
are.
why. Everybody look him up, Bradley Jermaine White
Uh-oh.
on Facebook. Look him up and call him every kind of stalker, psycho, creep.
This a real spread
See that
out.
freaking sweat on your nose. He's trying to get in.
You know,
She can't help all
I
that
can't
flying
help
and
it. I'm
she,
sorry.
you know, brings to the table.
Sparkle, shimmer.
Yeah.
But I want to spread him out.
Right.
And all the guys that want to, number one, call ladies on their DMs, like, I don't know you. You would have my number.
Right.
So why you calling me? And on FaceTime, randomly out of the blue, and I don't know.
I know,
Right.
but at least shoot a message first.
Well, Bradley White sent me a message first, but I didn't look at it because it was a picture. And when you don't know the person, you do not open messages when there's a picture to begin with.
Right. I've gotten some things in my DM. I've seen
So this creep just called me, and I block him, and I'm going to block him on Facebook, not just Messenger.
They need to be blocked.
I see the picture. Not the picture.
had I asked for it or wanted to see it, it would have been appreciated.
Right.
Eggplant.
It was a,
However, I don't appreciate it.
right. Keep your king to yourself.
I didn't ask for it. Keep
Right.
it to yourself.
And all the rest of the creatures that do.
Okay, look,
Spread it
look.
out.
So you feel violated?
Oh yeah.
Why?
Oh, yeah.
Because that's like I'm walking down the street and some man's like, "Hey, you want to see this?"
That's
Oh my
offensive.
God.
Violated.
It's still violated. I remember.
But it doesn't.
So you
if you're walking down the street, somebody
you
can
just
just walk
let
up to you and put a
Oh,
piece
okay,
of
let's delete and move
Let me
on.
tell you
nah.
something. In the 90s, like the late 90s, there was a dude who drove around in this old Toyota Corolla, and he would, no, listen, and he would get behind you on the side of you, and he'd be jacking off, and what he'd do is he'd take his T-shirt and put it above his mouth and bite there so you couldn't see all of his face and have his hat on, and you could see him like jacking off in his car. And so it was so disgusting, and it happened to me like 3 times, and it happened to a couple of my friends. Like, he was just driving around neighborhoods finding girls, and he didn't see you outside the car. He would like pull up on you, and I felt raped. I mean, he didn't touch me, no, you know, he never did anything to me. But just seeing it, I'm telling you, the minute I saw him doing it, I like screamed, and I'm not even that type to be like, ah, but it threw me off. Like, not you in the car jacking off to women riding down the street, and I didn't know what that really meant, because that could have meant so many things. He could have been following me home. It was scary the first time I saw it. But when I heard from other people telling me that he does that, let me know that's just what he does. He drive around late at night and jack off to all the women in the world. So I want to spread that concept out. If you riding around, jacking off with a T-shirt over your mouth like this, spread out, nigga. Okay?
Jack Van Bandit.
His thing has no skin on it. It's been jacked off so much. His thing knows the steering wheel. He's jacked off so much. His body loves the car. So I want to spread that out. A whole
I
bunch
want
of
to
Jesus.
spread out whoever was on his mic, man.
The hot breath.
Oh.
I want to spread out hot breath, okay?
Man, it's like they put like they were trying to eat it or something.
I think
They
that's
left something on here.
I think that happens at a lot of mics, at a lot of places. Because I do other radio shows, and I've smelled a lot of funky mics, so it's a lot of funky breaths around the world. And I think they all talking to the same mic. They talking to the same mic, and all that funk is locked up in that their mic.
Depends on the last time they brushed their teeth.
Yeah.
Ate some behind.
Uh-oh, not Ace from behind.
See, this one, all you keep talking about is shit.
Right, like talking about shit.
Smell.
I'm good.
Okay then.
You know,
I trust you.
No, this is not purposely done. I'm so serious.
I want to spread out people when you go to stores and you ask them for information, they have an attitude. Oh, you're at work, okay, and your job is customer service, okay? If you don't like your job, get a new one, okay? And then don't look for a tip. If you have a tip-based job, don't look for a tip when you have an attitude at the beginning of the day. And at the end of the run of that table, you're like, when you give them a tip, hey, I love your eyes. Okay, I love your purse. These eyes and that purse was all the same when you had the attitude at the beginning of this dining experience.
I had the same eyes and purse when I walked in here.
Right.
Right. You could have started off with that.
You could have said that when you first came to the table. You don't tell me that when it's time for pay and tip time. Because guess what? I remember the whole experience. I don't remember what you just said a minute ago. I'm smart enough to know it's tip time, and you're trying to turn everything around. This is unturnable. So I'm going to spread you on out. You're not getting a good tip, okay? In order to get a good tip, that means that you are having customer service throughout the visit of your restaurant. Here, from the beginning to the end. And I have to believe that that's real. You know, you're not smiling, but you have an attitude, because life is about energy. Somebody could be smiling at you, but they really saying F you at the same time. And I've had that happen. I see your smile is really upside down. I see them teeth is really a grit, not a smile.
Let's start saying thank you with
Exactly. Right. Exactly. Yeah, thank you. For real. Real talk.
Yeah.
But you know what? One thing about it, though, even when people throw you that, what we all have to know is that even when someone throws you negative energy, you can't always let that affect you. Because you know what that means? That means that you're letting them take over your life. That means, say if you dislike somebody so much when you see them, right? That means when you see them, you gave them control. You were having a great day. You was having a great day. You was rolling to wherever you was going, bumping your sound, and you hopped out and seen them, and your whole day, guess who I just seen? That means, and the whole day has made a turn from that experience. And so we have to learn not to let an experience alter the rest of our day. Because if we always let the same person do that, they're really in control. And you say you hate them, but they're in control of your life. So, you feel what I'm trying to say?
Just the thought of hating somebody is they have control.
Exactly. You can't do that.
In your head went free.
Exactly. And they're not even thinking about you. They out busting a move with whoever they busting moves with, and you're mad, you're upset, and guess what? No one's even thinking about you. Right. Spread out with that
He's
concept.
still smashing a girl. You're not gonna get it. He getting it, busting it wide open. She busting it wide open for him. You're not gonna get it. So just move on.
Right. And you know, and I think as people, we gotta accept when it's time to move on. And some things you gotta fight for. So sometimes you gotta fight. You feel me? Give your best fight because you've been together 30 years. You got 5 kids and a house on the hill, whatever. You fight for that. I'm just using some examples here. Okay, but some things you gotta let go when you see the road and turning in. You feel me? Because now you're wasting time. You can't get time back. Time is irreplaceable. You feel me? You can get money again. You can get all kinds of stuff again. But time, you cannot get back. And we gotta be careful who we give our time to. Time is valuable.
Well, that's me right now in a relationship. I don't have time. And
Right.
so if it's not leading anywhere, that's
Right.
bedroom.
You know what?
We got to test that out because if it ain't right, we can cut that off, right?
Exactly.
There's not even nothing to talk about. I'm not going to be
Like,
5
wait,
months in and then be like,
before I
oh,
let you
you
in
should
this
be
room,
past.
before I let you in
Past
this
the
room,
first month.
I'm gonna grade you before you leave.
We gotta check out the goods, huh?
Right, let me
This
see.
grade
Let me see.
So you
Okay.
you better
Limp,
you better pop back.
second, honorees or non-honorees. You know,
Those
what are
things are
you?
important for a long life.
Twerk it man style up in here.
You know?
Right.
I
This
mean-
is your interview.
Oh, man.
What have you got to show me this year?
Hey, listen, I swear to you, my homegirl used to date this guy, and I swear, she showed me a picture of something, and it's like a child. It's like a child with a pamper on has a bigger thing than this sometimes. Like, you know, because some kids has got it packed. You can tell you open up your baby pamper, you're like, woo! My baby gonna be laying something down one day, you know what I mean? This baby ain't in a pamper, it's in some drawers. It's
Looking like a baby.
Looking like a baby. Same thing. Yeah, she couldn't believe it. And
Well,
she took a picture of
He
it.
wasn't blessed.
He wasn't blessed.
Sometimes you gotta show somebody else because
You couldn't
that's
believe
unbelievable.
it. It was unbelievable. I couldn't believe it.
Because
It
she
was like my
probably already
little
told her
girl.
girl, you just, and her homegirl was like, girl, you over exaggerating. She was like,
No, you got to see this. You know, have you seen it?
Y'all cold.
Look,
Oh, y'all cold.
man, I'm just telling you what happened.
Don't blame
And,
me, right?
and it was the baby little thing.
They
A
say
piece
it's
of
not-
curve.
it's not the
Oh,
size
no, this the piece of this. This piece. Now you're right. It's not the size. It's the
not the
ocean and
size.
lotion. But there was no ocean or no lotion in this thing. This was not a ship. This was a raft. It
Oh.
was with
you
one
should never
piece.
have showed anybody.
I'm talking about you better get your mouth game together and go get
So
your
he should've
shield
just
going.
dated a midget.
Just say, open it up, mommy, and just
Right,
hammer with
right,
that.
right, I got you.
Beat it up with the deal because you got to put that thing up.
He just had a big clip. That's what you say.
Yeah, I mean, smaller than a tongue. Smaller than a tongue. I've never seen. I think something happened. Yeah, you know, sometimes there's some kind of sexual problem that occurred. It might have been quick. And so it was expanded a little bit. So let's talk about that for a minute. If you have a clip and it expands a little bit, you probably shouldn't show anybody else. Like, if you're a man, that should be a secret. Because guess what? We laugh at that thing. If you're listening to the show today, you know what thing we're talking about. Because it ain't no other thing I think in the world that
Oh
looks like
my
this one.
God.
And so I think,
No brace sweats for you.
you know what,
You need
man.
black sweatpants, extra large.
You know what? He went and bought that
Don't
thing
show
and
no.
punks in a bump MC Hammerhead in the video. You better look. Poo poo cup. He gotta put a cup to make it look like
Yeah, a little
something.
cameo
different.
cup.
But when he takes that off, it's like, surprise! surprised. And I don't mean surprised,
I
but
can't wear Speedos. I can't do that. I can't do it.
I don't think it's.
I can't wear Speedos.
Oh yeah. Well, I'm gonna let you know
Give
this.
me some gym shorts and I'll jump in the pool, jump out. You know, I'm good.
But what happens under the gym shorts?
What you mean?
What's up?
What you mean?
It's
Oh no,
easy access.
Bazooka Joe. What you mean?
Oh, easy access.
Bazooka.
Oh, you know what?
So I guess them balls not sweaty after you get off the pool.
The balls are like chlorine. Chlorine ass.
Right.
You smell like boo. You smell like chlorine.
Bazooka Joe. Y'all not about to clown. Man, look.
You tell them to get in the pool with you. Get that
It's
doodle out that butt.
a fresh
Get
air.
a big doodle floating in the pool.
Ain't no doo-doo. Ain't no doo-doo. It's a fresh air. You know what
I'm
I
not
mean?
talking about you.
Oh, okay.
I'm talking about the girl. I ain't
Oh,
talking about
okay.
you.
Now, we
Oh,
talking
the
about-
girl?
we talking about your
We
shitty
talking about your
girl.
Oh,
shitty
man,
girl.
I-
So let's make it clear. I was not talking about him. I was talking about the girl. He said they have boo-boo in her booty.
The boo-boo in her booty and the boo-boo in her panties.
Right, so I was thinking
Let
if
me
she
go
got
on
the
record.
pool, it could
And let me
flow.
go on record. There was
Is
no
that true?
extracurricular activity.
Would they be
Okay.
There was no. I was extremely turned off.
Right, so you had to go home.
You gotta back it up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's time to
I went, home
Now what'd you say?
and washed my ass off.
You know what?
You just said, I'm sorry, I gotta go.
No, ain't no more calls. I'm not
Right.
calling you. Like you got
But
to
you had
know.
to draw down. What?
What?
You know what?
Did I have? No, she got naked for me to
Right.
massage.
And so what?
So you doing a massage trick. You was trying to get ready
This
to
was
get that
this was.
bag.
I was just going along with the game.
You was like,
I did this, and I seen it was looking dead at me. I was like, yep, that's it.
Yeah.
brown eyes.
I'm gone.
You should have said, do you like?
Step out. Step out.
What you were supposed to do is just pay
But you
attention
know
to the
what got
shower.
me out of there though? My phone did ring.
Uh-huh.
I was like, oh, that's it right there.
That's what you call your friend
Calling for
I'm
donations.
on my way.
It was the police league calling for donations.
On my way.
He was like, oh, it is an important message. I
This-
guess so,
this
right?
was-
It said scam like, he answered what? Oh, what mama? I'm on my way.
This
Oh, I
was
gotta go.
this was like 5 years ago that happened.
Right, that
Before
is
scam
funny. Yeah, before scam likely, huh?
Wow.
You know what? I'm sick of spread out scam like this. I'm tired of y'all. I'll be blocking. You know, since I got this iPhone, I can block everybody with no problem.
You
I
blind.
had got a call from Greece,
From
scam likely.
Wow.
Spread that.
Croatia, scam likely.
What? Right. And you know what? That brings me to another subject that we need to discuss. I want to ask guys, what are things that you keep away from your coworkers? You know, some of it may be that you're not working. You might be having personal phone calls.
Right.
You might go get drunk at lunch. You might be high the whole day. Maybe you've never been to work sober. Maybe there's so many secrets. You taking home the school supplies. What are some secrets that people do at their job? Not necessarily you, but secrets that happen at your job.
Secrets that happen at most of every job.
Right.
People hooking up.
Right, people have undercover. They have a husband. They have a husband at work.
That's a compliment.
Well,
Yeah,
what
you know what?
happens sometimes is
Right.
just the man that do special things for you at work, not
Right.
necessarily that you hooking up.
But they have some that are hooking up.
Yeah, but
Nah,
There are.
no,
I don't know that he classified as
No.
work husband. But
Right.
that's both.
Right, exactly. It's two different things,
Let me
exactly.
tell you something.
It depends on the person.
Yeah.
Right.
Because work husband is
I'm
just
breaking.
like a gay guy.
Right,
Or
yeah, it
he's
could be your buddy.
married and he's not somebody you
Right.
I wish.
But
But
you
you're a nice guy.
right.
And
But
you
the,
do the stuff.
but the one you're really cheating with is really a secret from everybody. So that's what we're talking about. They're all a secret from everybody. Nobody knows this is
Yeah.
the boo thing.
Right.
That at happy hour y'all get real happy
Right.
in the back.
Right.
You know what I'm
Let me
saying?
tell you something. If I ever, I'm breaking all that up. Ain't no
Right.
work, because that work husband.
But if they're gay, like she said, normally that's
No,
how it is. But I'm
no.
talking about the secret. Like it's
I'm
things that
talking
you
about
keep away.
the straight people.
Oh, okay.
If you my girl, you talking about my work husband, man, look, check this out.
Right.
I'm breaking all that up.
Right.
I'm breaking all that up. You ain't no such thing as a work husband.
Right. You gonna be there at lunch hour. Y'all better not be taking no lunches, you know?
I'm breaking. I'm flipping tables.
And what if it says
I'm flipping tables. I'm flipping tables.
Right. And then they start, you know what?
somebody gonna lose their job today?
Right.
She
Huh.
quitting.
Right. It's gonna be a
I got a
problem.
job for you over here. You
Right.
start your own business. Let's go.
Right. Cause
You
you
got
know.
work husband outside like college. Fool, it's your last day.
Right.
Go in there and quit right now. Here goes your resignation letter.
So what do you think of things that people hide at work that they do? They could be asleep at work when they're supposed to be working, sitting up, sleep with your hand on the computer like you up, and you really going nighty-night.
Man, that used to be me.
Shoot, I've done that too.
When
Had
I
my
was,
back turned.
when I was like 19, I used to strip and wax floors for Walmart. And I didn't get the proper sleep.
Right.
I go right in that bathroom and sit on the toilet, put my head down.
I know I'm sleep at the desk. I've had jobs where, you know, my desk is to the, and my back is turned to the people walking into my office. So while I have my hand on the computer, I am asleep. I know how to sleep sitting up with my hand on the computer. And then when you come in, I know how to go into what's on the screen, things that I've already prepared, so I can have a conversation about. So, Mrs. Christina, what about you? What do you think are things besides the cheating that people do on the side?
Well, you know, me and my girls, we hang out a lot all the time, and so we run into a lot of people that they work with on the street. So we don't necessarily want everybody to know how we hang out and how we roll.
Right.
So you definitely don't want to run into your coworkers
Right, you
when you
square
out
at
partying.
work.
Yeah, you square at work, and then you out in the club. You
A
got
triangle.
see-through clothes on out there popping it.
Right.
What?
Right.
That's what we do.
Right.
What?
Looking sexy.
Freaking time.
Wow.
Freakazoid. Remember that song, Freakazoid? Looking good. You know what I mean?
Wow.
What about you, Mr. Hart?
All right. I say this because I'm a part of an awesome job right now. I love my work. I love what I do. But I know certain someones
Yeah, you.
who
Not you.
don't know what they're doing. They have no freaking clue what they're doing,
Getting a
why
paycheck.
they're there, getting a paycheck,
Right.
not getting it. You know, like I just want to throw that into the atmosphere that certain people sometimes
I like that.
do that.
You know what I like about that, honestly, because people do that on their resume all the time. Talking about they know PowerPoint. They don't know which way they point. You feel me? Talking about I know PowerPoint.
I mean, they try.
I mean, they try.
They try.
But they say they are a professional. You know, they ask you, are you experienced, intermediate, or are you an expert? They talk about I'm an expert professional.
Nah, they say
at PowerPoint,
executive.
okay?
Executive
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
I'm an executive decision maker. That's
Right.
what it's about. I don't know. I don't think they know what they're doing though. I really don't.
But you know, but I think that happens many times. People get jobs and they play like they know more than they know, and they learn on the job, or they don't learn and get fired.
Yeah.
One of the two. They like, we know you don't
I've
know.
been there.
We know this.
I've been there.
When we leave, you
Man.
don't know what you're doing. You making calls, asking your homie, you online. How do I do this?
I don't know. Many people get jobs, and I'm like, look, okay, let me do your resume. Okay,
Right.
your resume's good. Okay, say this on the interview.
Oh, you do
Exactly.
I'm gonna let you look on one.
Interview's good. Okay, you got the job. Shit. Okay, now call me on your first day.
Right.
Tell me what systems they have. We gonna figure it out. I've gotten people through the start. And if you have the ability to
Okay. Well, listen, y'all. I'm sorry to cut Miss Christina Michelle off, but we're at the end of the show. So first of all, I want to thank all of y'all for tuning in to Keeping It Real with Mimi. We asked you to check us out next week because you know we're going to be keeping it real. I had some real ones in the house. My girl Christina Michelle was in the house. Tell them how they can find you.
You can find me at Katrina Michelle on Facebook, 2 pages, Katrina Michelle, or on Instagram, Katrina_Michelle_LA.
That's right. And my boy Hayden Hart, how can they find you?
You can find me at Hiding. Excuse me. You can find me at Heart Hiding on Instagram, Twitter, all the same. Everywhere you go, you find my name.
And
Download
where we
my
go?
music because iTunes is disappearing shortly.
Oh, shoot. And then my boy Jay Smooth, how can they find you?
J Smooth, Facebook and Instagram, The Real J Smooth.
Or check me out on Keeping It Real with Mimi on all social media platforms. Check us out next week and check me out on Dash Radio, Zoe Williams, Voice of Reason on Mondays and Fridays, 5 to 7. Deuces!
Those.
Which one? Here you go.
Thank you, babe.
Inglewood. What's up?